I used to announce college baseball for a little bit. I thought that's how you broke into acting. So that's what I went out for. And I told them that I wasn't going to be able to describe what type of pitches were thrown. So I was just going to say, here comes the pitch every time. And they were like, look, that's fine. It's college baseball. Nobody listens. And I was like, perfect. I remember my first game. I was like, hey everybody, you're listening to the California Bears versus the Stanford Cardinals. We got a hell of a ball game for you today. My partner immediately cuts to commercial break. And I'm like, oh, it's because I said hell, huh? I shouldn't have said hell. And he's like, no. You got the team names wrong. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, they are the Stanford Cardinal, not the Stanford Cardinals. I was like, why would you name yourself just after one bird? That's so stupid to me. He's like, no, they're not named after the bird. They're named after the color, cardinal red. And I was like, that's even dumber. Why would you do that? And then he's like, well, they used to be called the Stanford Indians. And I was like, say no more. I understand what happened here. I announced one more game after that. And the guy was batting. And he hits the ball and he fouls it off in this direction. And I said, ooh, back into the left, that's the old JFK. Which is not a way you should describe any baseball play. Certainly just a foul ball to bring up a presidential assassination is a mistake. So I tried to cover it up with my classic catchphrase at this point. Here comes the pitch, Cal up 5-0. But my partner wouldn't let it go. Not because he was trolling me, but because he didn't know what I was talking about. She's like, what do you mean, the whole back of the left thing, JFK? I was like, doesn't matter, beautiful day at the ballpark here, 5-0 Cal. He's like, no, what are you talking about? I don't know anything about that. And because I didn't know anything about baseball, I went 3 innings deep on the JFK assassination on live radio. I got to a point where I was describing where we would have been had it taken place at the field. I was like, we're up here in the broadcast booth. That's where Lee Harvey Oswald fired his shots. If you look out there in left field, that's Dealey Plaza. The motorcade was going at about 15 miles per hour. And my partner goes, wait a minute. You're saying Oswald was here, and JFK was there. I don't think he could have made that shot from here. And I was like, I know, man, there's no way he could have made that shot. It's an impossible shot, even if he was right there. It's impossible. It had to be somebody from our government who was in the Stanford dugout, by the way, behind the grassy knoll, man. What are we talking about? And by the way, when that happened, we just all went on with our lives. We just kept playing baseball. Baseball should have died that day, man. Baseball should have died. I was like, looks like Johnson's still got that perfect game going. By the way, LBJ might have been involved. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Let's get Jeremy back out here.